Hello and welcome back to another match recap. Before we look into Motherwell's tie against Hapoel Beer Sheva, I would just like to thank everybody that's liked and subscribed so far. On the first video we've had over 600 views and about 50 subscribers at the time of recording, so it's better than anything that I could have hoped for off a first video. But I need you to keep watching, keep liking, commenting, get involved, let me know what you want, and keep subscribing to this channel please, because I want to take it as far as possible. But let's get into the game. It was a good start for us. I thought the first 20 minutes, both teams were kind of just trying to suss each other out. They were putting balls into our box, but we were dealing with it, we were clearing it, and they never really had any clear-cut chances. It was at that point we thought, wait a minute, we can actually get at these guys. And we started getting up the park, and winning throw-ins, winning free kicks in dangerous areas. And the first chance came halfway through the first half. It was clipped over the top of the Beer Sheva defence, and it's felt like this long. His shot is wonderfully saved by Hapoel Beer Sheva goalkeeper Levita, and they've cleared it. But away from home in Europe against a tough Beer Sheva side, and you've created the best chance of the game. So at that point you're thinking, we've actually got a chance here. And they didn't cause us too much problems until just shortly after we had our chance. It was Akalatsi, he done Declan Gallagher on the left, and you can actually hear at that point Stephen Robinson was shouting for Alan Campbell to cover for him because he could see what was going to happen. There was a massive space for Akalatsi to run in. He's cut into the box, he's tried to shoot when I think he could have pulled it back, and Trevor Carson has managed to save it with his leg and it's went out for a corner. But apart from that, still feel relatively comfortable, and it was a bit like a tennis match. They would attack, then we would go forward, which is quite ironic because if you look at it, their manager looks a wee bit like Andre Agassi. So, but no, it was our turn to serve next, and we created another great chance. It came from a long throw-in for Stephen O'Donnell. It was flicked on by Mark O'Hara, and it's fell to Tony Watt at the back post, but the Beer Sheva defender, I'm sure it was Vitor, has expertly blocked it on the line. At that point again you're thinking, what is happening here? Because they're supposed to be miles better than us. Don't forget, this is a Beer Sheva. Beer Sheva are a team, I know they might not have the same squad, but as a team, they're a team that pushed Celtic very, very close and nearly qualified for the Champions League back in 2016. So we're going there and we're competing, and competing to the point where they actually started play acting throughout the first half. I mean, it's so annoying when you go away, and Celtic fans will know what I'm talking about. I just mentioned that they played these there, and they will know what I'm talking about. You have had it with Neymar in the past, and then you think back to the games against Porto, where players are just throwing themselves about. I mean, there was an instance in the first half where there was a collision between Tony Watt and the Beer Sheva striker, and he's defender, sorry, and he's went down as if he's been shot, as I say, trying to get Tony Watt sent off, but he's actually kicked Tony Watt in the back of the leg. The referees noticed that, and the both of them were booked. But before all that, there was a chance, and you're thinking, just get to half time, make sure nothing bad happens, and at worst, don't jinx it. And what happens?
A few moments later.
Relax that you're a couple of seconds ahead of me, because I know it's not going to be a goal if they've got a chance.
Connie will say that because they've literally got a free kick outside the box now.
Oh, yeah, that's a free kick just hit now, so.
Gogsy, I don't believe you, mate.
No way!
That's right. Gogsy says he was comfortable because I was ahead of him, and I said, Gogsy, don't say this, they've just got a free kick on the edge of the box and it's whipped in from the left, and Stephen O'Donnell, an internationalist, Scottish internationalist, and that would be a theme of the night, by the way, Scottish internationalists making mistakes. He's lost Vitor, who's supposed to be marking, and he's just bulleted a header past Trevor Carson, and we go in at half time 1-0 down. But as a Motherwell fan, I'm sitting here relatively pleased with our first half performance. I thought we could count ourselves unlucky not to go in. at the break at least level. And I'm thinking we come out the second half here, we're going to create chances again because you put balls into the box, they're vulnerable, and we did create a great chance, and again it was from a ball into the box. It came from a Liam Polworth free kick, he whipped it in, and Declan Gallagher's rose above everybody about 10 yards out, and you're thinking, just hit the target, and he's headed it over the bar. He's got to be hitting the target from there, and you're just thinking at that point, it's not going to be our night, is it? We keep missing so many chances against a good side, and we're going to get punished. And we very nearly got punished, but the referee never noticed it. We had a corner midway through the second half which was cleared, and they broke away with Akawatsi again. His pace caused us all manner of problems all night. He's ran by Nathan McGinley, but Nathan McGinley's tracked back and he's tried to get the ball, but I think he's kicked him in the back of the leg, and I was adamant that it was a penalty kick, but thankfully the referee never noticed it. And I think after the game against Coleraine, we can count ourselves, we probably merited that bit of luck, but we could count ourselves lucky there that they weren't given a penalty. Before they actually got the penalty, which we'll get on to, they had a chance again. Josu this time ran through, and Grimshaw managed to block the shot. It looked as if it was going on target. Whether he would have scored that or not, I don't know, because Trevor Carson's a great goalkeeper. But that was another chance, and you just felt at that point in the game that the goal was coming.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
And it did come. Again, we give away another silly free kick, and it's Declan Gallagher, he's booked for it, and it allows him to put a ball into a box. And you're thinking at that point, right, you've just got a booking deck. Don't do anything silly. What does he go and do? He goes and pushes the Beer Sheva player in the back, penalty kick, second yellow card, red, we're down to 10, and it's an uphill battle from then. But before I talk about what happened with the penalty, they eventually scored. But before that, I think that they could have had a player sent off as well, because their two centre mids are sitting on yellow cards, and anybody watching the game will know the amount of fouls that they committed during the game that they just got away with. The referee was like, alright, they were like pushes and wee trips, but these things add up, and I thought that they could have counted themselves lucky not to be down to 10 themselves. But Josu, their number 10, who is an absolute baller by the way, steps up and sends Trevor Carson the wrong way. So at that point, for Motherwell, it's pretty much damage limitation into it. So we take Tony Watt and Chris Long off, and we bring on Jordan White and Callum Lang. And we're thinking, just get out here 2-0. We've played well, we've given a good account of ourselves against a side who are a much bigger club than us and more financially better off than us. And they come again, it comes down the left hand side and it breaks into Akawatsi from a Nathan McGinley challenge. He just runs by Stephen O'Donnell and slots it past Trevor Carson. Again, right in the corner, absolutely no chance, we're 3-0 down. But we nearly get a goal. Again, it's another ball over the top of their defence, which the ball into the box, it was causing them problems all night, and we can count ourselves unlucky not to get a goal. And we nearly did when Callum Lang picked the ball up. He fired his shot across goal, and again Levita tips it wide, and that was about it. The game just kind of fizzled out after that point. But as a Motherwell supporter, I sit here really proud of how my team have done in Europe. I mean, I know you might be sitting there going, you've beaten two part-time teams, but you can only beat what's in front of you. We dismantled Glentoran, and we came up against Coleraine. That was a lot tougher, but we managed to get through in penalties, and the important thing for us is that we've managed to recoup over $500,000 in prizes for winning in the Europa League. So that money will be beneficial for us, and when you take into the fact that we've sold David Turnbull for $3 million as well, and we've got some money for Cedric Keeper, that's nearly £4 million for the club in a really dark financial time for the whole of football. So that'll probably help keep us afloat. I think we're going to put it in to a new training facility. I would like to see maybe bringing another striker. I mean, I love the work rate of the two guys up front, but I hope that Chris Long can find the form that he was in last season and become that out and out goal scorer for us. But time will tell, and time will tell if we bring somebody in as well. But I'll be back on Monday with my review of the Rangers game on Sunday. That's going to be a tough one. They're a great side going forward, and we all well know about their defensive record. That's been widely spoken about. But I still think that we've won our last 2 league games and 4 out of our last 6. I mean, I'm not really counting that game as part of the record because it's not a game that we were expected to win. So we're in good form. We will give Rangers a game. It will be tough for us, but it will be tough for them as well. And it will be interesting to see what happens. And I hope that you tune in to find out what my thoughts on what did transpire. So please like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's keep this channel growing. And as I say, my setup is going to be better at some point. Obviously, I'm not exactly rolling in it. Pardon the pun, I know I'm in a wheelchair, right? Don't laugh at me. But no, we'll get the setup sorted, and hopefully it'll be looking a bit better for you guys. But thanks for watching, and like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.